So, could the Yankees be a trade partner with the Braves? Let's talk about this one right now. Hey, gang, hope you're all doing well. By the way, thank you to everybody that came on last night. We celebrated Angel Hernandez. If you haven't heard, he is retiring effective immediately today. Umpire who was universally hated by the game. I know some other folks were mentioned, C.B. Buckner and Laz Diaz, a couple of other umps that are not popular, but Angel Hernandez was the most widely disliked umpire across Major League Baseball. So, and he last umpired a game the first week of May, I think it was May 8th or May 9th. And since then, he hasn't been tabbed to ump any games. So, and we're not sure if he was pushed out, quietly or whatever. I mean, once we get more details on it, I'll definitely get it to you. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel if you're not subscribed. That way you don't miss anything. And hit the notification button too. That way, if I do go live, you'll know when I go live. But at the very least, you'll get all the breaking news as it comes in. So we're knocking on 21,000 subscribers. Your help and your support means the world. And I thank you for it. So, but Angel Hernandez out. Okay, he's out. Now the Yankees don't have to deal with him anymore. He was a bane in existence for the Yankees and a lot of teams. So, good riddance. Best luck. Best of luck to you, whatever you do. So, but wanted to get that tidbit of information out to you. But here's the bigger one, okay? Ronald Acuna, superstar Atlanta Braves outfielder, tore his ACL this week and is going to miss the rest of the 2024 season. And they're going to probably have to ease him into 2025. So he might miss a chunk of that season too. And obviously, he's one of the most young, bright superstars in all of baseball, one of the best players in all of baseball, especially on the offensive side, though. He was a 40-70 guy last year, 40 home runs and 70 steals. He's got a unique skill set that nobody else has. So this is a big loss for the Braves. With that said, could the Yankees line up as a logical trade partner for them? Well, what do I mean? Well, we have this guy, Trent Grisham. And shout out to Jake Boss, by the way, who inspired this. Really, shout out to you, Jake Boss. You inspired this last night. Trent Grisham is our fourth outfielder. And the fact is, he hardly plays. Maybe he plays once a week. Okay. And I know people are frustrated with his offensive output. Well, it's really hard to be productive when you're only playing once a week. And it's not necessarily, we don't have anybody to blame. Just the Yankees outfielders have been playing extremely well. So kudos to them for that. But this is a tough break for Trent Grisham, too, because he's a gold glove outfielder. And he does have some pop and contact in his bat when he does get to play. And the Braves are going to be in search of an outfielder. And he comes with a relatively affordable contract. So could they line up for a trade? The Braves could use him. I mean, have somebody who can play in there full time in place of with major league experience, who has a good glove with, who can replace Ronald Acuna. I mean, it's really hard to replace Acuna with anybody. But if anybody can do it, Trent Grisham could be a fit. He's a veteran player, and I think he might line up for a trade. Now, what I would ask for, and I'm looking at the Braves' top prospects, is their 15 prospect Dylan Dodd, who's a left-handed pitcher, who's scheduled to be up in the majors this year or next year, and then their 20th prospect Luis de Avila, another left-handed pitcher, also scheduled to be up here next year or the year after. So they're both Luis de Avila is 22. Dylan Dodd's 25, but they're both left-handed pitchers. Okay, and I scoured through the system, and the Braves, they don't really have any first base prospects that we could use, and I'm not surprised they've got Matt Olson at first base. So it doesn't really make sense for them to be having a stockpile of first base prospects. So, but that was the first position I was looking for because the Yankees generally don't have a prototypical first baseman who could replace Anthony Rizzo after the season if he leaves, if the team doesn't exercise their team option. Right? I know Ben Rice is an option too, plays first base, and we talked about Spencer Jones. Ben Rice could also be a trade option too. So, which is why I was looking for a first base prospect. But at the very least, they could probably get two decent pitchers. I mean, in the stable, they just add to the Matt Blake farm. And again, giving the Braves a veteran outfielder on a controllable contract for this year and next. Okay? But it would also give the Yankees a little bit of payroll savings, as well as increasing some pitching depth on the left-handed side. So let me know what your thoughts are. Okay, I thought it was a great proposal by Jake Bosch yesterday when he mentioned Trent Grisham as a top. We talked about Ronald Acuna last night, And he mentioned Trent Grisham as a potential option for the Braves, which I didn't think of. So again, kudos and shout out to you, Jake Boss. I mean, you inspired this, man. So I appreciate that. He's a member of the 161 family. But again, the Yankees could line up for a decent trade here with the Braves. Give the Braves what they need, a veteran outfielder to replace Acuna, and give the Yankees maybe a little bit of pitching depth and some payroll relief. I mean, Steinbrenner has already said, and a lot of fans are freaking out over it, that the Yankees payroll is going to have to be lower next year. We already know that. It's not something he hasn't told us 10 times already. So we know that they're going to have about $100 million coming off the books. Well, if you can find an opportunity for Trent Grisham to play on a regular basis, the Braves might offer that right now. And if you can find some pitching prospects that the Braves might not be able to offer, the Yankees are a good fit too. So let me know what your thoughts are on that trade. I would look for that. I would ask for those super pitchers. You try to shoot a little bit higher, but we're giving him Trent Grisham, and they would be absorbing most of his salary, or if not all of his salary. Then I don't think we could shoot for top 10 prospects. But I'll take 15 and 20, both left-handed pitchers, crafty arms for the Yankees farm. But let me know what your thoughts are, gang. Do you see the Yankees representing a fit? Do you see any other team representing a fit for Trent Grisham? Because I do feel bad the guy doesn't get enough playing time. And again, he's not going to be productive if he's not playing. Okay, the Yankees could put one of their prospects in the outfield. You give Oswaldo Cabrera a little more playing time in the outfield too. Like, there's things that the Yankees can do. Oscar Gonzalez, who they claimed off waivers, is killing the ball in the minors. He's back from an orbital fracture. He's another guy that they could plug out there as a fourth outfielder too. And he's got an absolute nuke for an arm. So it's another thought. The Yankees have options here. Okay, this represents to me a logical trade fit for the Yankees and the Braves, for them to both get what they need. Let me know what your thoughts are. Tonight they play the Angels late on the West Coast, so the lineup will be out later on. I'll get that to you. Go Yankees. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.